What is going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here, coming at you on a beautiful Monday morning from the sunny island of Maui, Hawaii. And I want to go ahead and shoot this quick little video here. I'm going to cut to my computer screen in just a couple of minutes and share with you the exact contest details, the exact cash prizes, and all that good stuff. But wanted to go ahead and share with you how you can win, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars worth of cash prizes. We're going to be giving out over $1,000 worth of cash prizes just for going ahead and getting involved with our contest here this month. So you don't need to make sales, you don't need to produce any level of result, you don't need to have produced any level of result in the past within your business. All you need to do is simply participate within our actual contest. So you might have seen in the past, we hold every now and then a testimonial contest where essentially how this whole thing works is that you share your one big aha moment, your one big epiphany that you've had from going ahead and learning from myself and learning from my team here at the Super Affiliate Network. And then from there, really kind of more or less the result of that one thing. So you share, one tweak that you made to your email marketing and the result of that one tweak. And essentially everybody goes ahead and submits their one thing testimonial. So a testimonial that really kind of more or less illustrates the impact that we've had on those different individuals and how we've helped them move forward in their business. And then from there, at the end of the week, we have more or less open voting, American Idol style of just kind of more or less send it out to the entire list. We put all the various testimonials up on a blog post. We send it out the entire list. We post it in all the different communities. We get everybody engaged. We make kind of more or less a party out of it. And whoever ends with the most votes for the best testimonial ends up winning the prize. All right, so that's essentially how it works. And it's one of those things that's really beneficial to everybody for a couple of different reasons. So firstly, it allows you to really reflect and look at what some of the big aha moments that you've had are in your own personal journey, and oftentimes brings you back to that those one or two things that really work the best in your business. So oftentimes what happens is that when we're doing so much stuff in our business and when we're taking so much action and when we're learning so many different things, we'll completely and totally forget about the one or two things that have really had the most impact in our business, and we'll stop going ahead and leveraging those one or two things, right? Now, what this testimonial contest will do is firstly, it'll get you right back to being focused on those one or two things, those one or two cash producing items that have had the biggest impact in your business so far, so you can focus on just those things, right? So that's the first big benefit. Secondly, it really kind of more or less lets you know what the other members have gotten out of the exact same training that you've been through. So just because you've been through the exact same training doesn't necessarily mean that you've had the exact same aha moment, right? So let's say as an example, Karen went through and her big aha moment was completely and totally different than Keisha's. What this does is it gives Keisha an insight as to what Karen's big aha moment was and vice versa. So what you can do is you can more or less leverage other people's big aha moments, and you can realize, okay, this leader, their aha moment was around this particular topic, and based on that fact, I might want to go back and I might want to study up on this particular topic because I see this leader does this really well, and they pulled that from this specific training, right? And really it allows you to leverage kind of more or less the strategies that are working for the other people right now based on, of course, the other people sharing what's working best in their business based on going ahead and learning our training. So firstly, it gets you refocused. Secondly, it really gives you an insight into the big, kind of more or less high impact adjustments that a lot of our leaders have made in their own personal journey. And last but certainly not least, it just kind of more or less makes for a fun party-like environment, competitive environment. We of course have open voting for the actual contest, so you can do whatever you need to do in order to go ahead and get votes. You can have your friends vote, you can share it with different people in your communities, you can share it with your downline members, you can share it with your team members, you can share it with your list. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. You can't share, or you can't go ahead and vote 100 times. We have software that goes ahead and tracks one vote per person. But with that said, you can get creative in how you go ahead and get votes. And for this particular contest, we're going to have some extra fun, and we're actually going to be giving out a big cash prize to the affiliate parent of the person who actually wins the contest. So let's say that, as an example, Sean Johnson ends up winning the contest, Keisha is actually going to get a prize as well to go ahead and once again reward her for bringing Sean in, allowing Sean to have his aha moment, and as a little bit of a friendly incentive to go ahead and get their teams involved. All right, so with that said, if you want to earn some easy cash, you'll want to go ahead and participate in this contest. And to go ahead and better walk you through the exact details, I'm going to go ahead and cut to my computer screen right now, give you all the details of how you can go ahead and get involved, and I'll see you there in just a second.
All right, here we are, and the first thing I want to go ahead and go over are the prizes, and then I'll go ahead and go over the exact process. I know I alluded to it a moment ago, but I'll go ahead and break down the exact process. So let's go ahead and touch on the prizes first. So first place, the person who's voted in with the best testimonial will win $500 cold hard cash, all right? And we will pay this out to you immediately upon going ahead and announcing the winner, either, of course, later this week or coming up next week. So there's no lag in, us waiting for a 30-day refund period or anything like that, like we have to do with a regular sales contest. Now, again, we're having some additional fun with this actual contest, and we're going to be going ahead and rewarding the parent affiliate of the person who goes ahead and of course wins the first place prize. So again, if one of your team members or one of your, of course, members within the Super Affiliate Network goes ahead and wins the first place prize of $500, you'll actually go ahead and win $500 just for going ahead and getting your team members involved, just for going ahead and sharing this with your team members, and really just for more or less being the person who brought that person into the Super Affiliate Network, who obviously got extreme value out of what we do here, which is really kind of more or less, what we're all about. So once again, first place gets $500 cold hard cash. The parent affiliate of the person who actually wins first place will also get $500 cold hard cash. And really, we're kind of going, play big or go home style of contest. So from there, we will have second place prizes of $100 cold hard cash, third place prizes of $50 cold hard cash. Fourth place, so anybody who places fourth place will get a list of my top 5 marketing books I've ever read, and then anyone who actually submits a testimonial for this actual contest will get a training on exactly how you should use these contests in your own personal business and exactly why you should use them. All right, so there's a method behind this madness, and it can really do wonders for your own personal business if you actually understand the process, if you know the exact process, and if you can leverage the exact process in your own personal business in order to increase engagement, pre-frame whatever promotion you have coming up in your own personal business, and really crush it when it comes to email marketing, list engagement, and just generally making more sales than just about anyone else. So as you can see, once again, this is a go big or go home contest. We're really rewarding the people who come in first place more than anybody else, and of course that person who brings the person in who ends up coming in first place. And then from there, we'll of course take care of our second and third place, and of course fourth place entries who go ahead and once again place within this contest. But really, we want to reward those individuals who go above and beyond in order to go ahead and lock down that first place prize. And as a result, of course, the first place prize is, above and beyond, of course, all the other prizes. And all of our different Talladega Nights jokes. If you ain't first, you're last. It isn't quite true within this actual testimonial contest, but having said that, we of course want to reward that individual who goes above and beyond in order to go ahead and get first place. So those are the prizes. Then from there, I want to go ahead and break down the exact process. So I spoke about it a moment ago, but I just want to recap very quickly. So the first thing you have to do is shoot a Facebook Live or an actual video sharing your one big takeaway, all right? And get creative. So this doesn't need to just be you talking about your one big takeaway. Sometimes people, have worn costumes in the past. They've made them more entertaining. They've made them, while of course providing that one thing, they've made them almost, a little bit comedic in the past in order to go ahead and get attention. I'll actually put a link to our previous contest pages within this actual email that I'll send out. But go ahead and shoot a Facebook Live or a video sharing your one big thing. Get creative, think outside the box, think about what people might vote for, even if they're not really looking at the content of what that one big thing is. All right, make sure the one big thing is of course important, is of course, relative to the actual audience. But then from there, of course, really get creative in how you might get votes just based on being a little bit unique. Now, secondly, after you go ahead and shoot that video, go ahead and tag Dan Musket in the post that you'll go ahead and once again share of the video so we can collect the video itself. So whether it's an actual Facebook Live or a video that you record, you have to go ahead and upload it to Facebook, and you have to go ahead and tag Dan in the actual post. So we can, of course, take the video, export it, and then upload it onto our actual blog, where, of course, the voting will be done for the actual contest. Then from there, if you're a leader, be sure to go ahead and share this with your team so they can join in on the fun. And of course, so you have the chance to win big as, of course, the parent affiliate who can win $500 cash for, of course, the person who wins that first place prize of course, $500 in of itself. And then last but certainly not least, do what you have to do in order to go ahead and get the win, but of course, do it ethically. All right. So really, essentially, we're going to be, again, opening it up to the general public when it comes to voting. We're going to be going American Idol style. We'll have a survey up there, and people will just kind of more or less be able to vote, and we'll see the total number of votes coming in for everybody at the actual end of the week. And that's going to go ahead and determine the winner. So again, share it with your team members and get your team members to vote for you. Email it out to your list and get your list to vote for you. Share it with your social media audiences. Whatever audience you have to tap into, go ahead and share it with them, because of course, the more votes you get, the closer up to first place, of course, you'll find yourself. And if, of course, you win first place, you'll get $500 cold hard cash. Now, again, don't vote 35 different times. Don't vote, 100 times yourself. Don't have your friends vote 100 times yourself. We do have software that shows us if you're actually doing that, and you will be immediately disqualified from the contest if we find out that you're, of course, engaging in black hat marketing strategies for this actual contest. So do what you have to do in order to go ahead and get the win, but of course, be ethical within your actual promotional strategies. Go all out and play to win. So again, I'll go ahead and share some of the previous entries that we've had that have done really well when, of course, it comes to our previous contests that we've run. But go all out, play to win, get creative, hone in on that one thing that's really changed everything for you in your own personal business. Share that one thing, but then also do it through your own unique voice, which will, of course, resonate with more people. And, if you want to make it a little bit comedic, entertaining, etc., that can always go a long way in getting you those additional votes from, of course, the various email list subscribers. And then the winner will be announced at the end of this week or next week, and will be paid immediately. So voting itself will end Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we'll, of course, announce the winner, next week after, of course, we tally up and figure out exactly who's won based on, of course, all of the various entries. And then the moment the winner has been announced, you'll, of course, receive your payment via PayPal. And of course, once again, we'll congratulate you and send you, of course, your training for just going ahead and being involved within this actual contest. So those are the exact details. Once again, this will really get you focused on the few things that have really worked best for you in your own personal journey, the few things that have had the biggest impact in your own personal journey that you've learned from myself. So then you can, of course, focus more of your effort and more of your energy on just those few things. It'll also, of course, share with you some of the other members' big epiphanies, some of the other members' big takeaways that they've learned, which has helped them to move their business forward, which means that you can, of course, leverage those exact same big takeaways in your own personal journey in order to, of course, move your business forward. And last but certainly not least, it'll give you the chance to, of course, win $500 cold hard cash, or, of course, any of our other second, third, fourth, or, of course, fifth place prizes. And anybody who goes ahead and enters the actual testimonial contest will get that bonus training where I break down exactly why you should use contests, how they help you in your business, what they'll do for your business, and really kind of more or less the exact process step by step so you can increase your engagement, increase your sales, increase your profits, and really build an even stronger bond with your email list and with your audience than you already have. So once again, those are the exact details. I look forward to going ahead and hearing and seeing your testimonials very soon. I look forward to crowning the winner coming up at the end of course, this week, next week. And really, these are some of my favorite contests to go ahead and run because I get to hear, about the impact that myself and my team have made on the individuals that make up our community. And that's really what we're all about here at the Super Affiliate Network. We're all about going above and beyond to provide as much value as humanly possible, to make as big of an impact as humanly possible, and to really kind of more or less build a business that gives back and serves people in a real and meaningful way. And so I love these testimonial contests because I can, of course, hear exactly how I've helped people within their own personal journey. So go ahead, get your testimonial in. I look forward to seeing them very soon. I look forward to crowning winner. And until then, I'll, of course, be shooting some Facebook Lives, and I'll see you on the internet.